Hi, welcome to MathFactLab. My name is Mike Kenny. I'm a 5th grade teacher, and I'm also the creator of MathFactLab. With this video, I hope to familiarize you with the program, help you to navigate the teacher dashboard, and show you how you can make adjustments to meet individual student needs. In MathFactLab, students progress through a series of levels. When this video ends, you'll be brought here to the Students tab of the teacher dashboard. To see the levels of the program, click Actions, and from the drop-down, select View Progress Table. Here you'll see at first the levels of the addition and subtraction learning mode. Levels in both learning modes are lettered, and they are grouped into stages. At each level, we can see the individual fact families that students need to master in order to progress to the next level. To switch to the progress table for multiplication and division, just click here. Most likely, you've created a class at this point and added students to that class. Also, most likely, they've not yet taken the placement test. So at this point, you're going to have a screen probably quite similar to mine. This is the Students tab, and my fictional students for this class are listed. And beside them, there are currently a lot of blanks. These will be populated with the letters of my students' levels once they complete the placement test. Also worth noting is that the Students tab has two modes, Informative and Performance. If you're looking for details about usernames and passwords, select Informative. The next task is for you to have your students log in. You should have login cards, but in case you don't, you can always find them by clicking Actions and then Generate Login Cards. The login cards show the best web address for logging in, app.mathfactlab.com. They also show the 6-digit class code, the student's username, and the student's password. The first time students log into MathFactLab, they're greeted with a welcome screen, which, in 4 steps, briefly describes the program to the student. From there, students are given the placement test in order to both gather baseline data and to place the student at the correct level within the program. And now that my fictional students have completed the placement test, I can see on the Students tab of the teacher dashboard where they have been placed within the program. If you don't see this right away, just hit the refresh button. As your students work through the program, you're going to certainly want to make changes to their settings. If you want to make changes to the settings for a group or the whole class, click the checkbox in the top left of the header. This unlocks Group Edit. By clicking Group Edit, you'll see that you can make changes to the learning mode, required fluency rate, the number of minutes of the student session, and the passing requirements, which we call whoopsies. If you want to make changes to an individual student's settings, you can click on the Edit icon on that student's line. This will allow you to make changes to those same 4 settings. In addition, you'll be able to adjust the student's assigned level within the program. For further differentiation, I would encourage you to explore the features here under the 3-dot Actions button. One that will definitely come in handy is the Level Lifter interview, which is an alternative means of promoting students to the next level. The option to reassess the student is also available here. And lastly, before I go, I want to point out to you the Teaching Tools feature, which allows you to project to the whole class or a small group any student dashboard at any level and all of the strategies within it. So, for example, if my students are working on their times 5 facts, I can click here on level C, times 5. I'll then be able to select any of these strategies, such as clock faces, and then practice that chosen strategy with my students. So I wish to thank you for trying MathFactLab. Please be in touch with any questions, suggestions, or concerns that you may have. I do hope MathFactLab meets your students' needs as well as it has met those of my own students. All the best.